You can measure it, which may be gaseous form, or it may be liquid, or it may be solid, which you can weigh it. Then you can measure it, and which lies in the space-time dimension. The brain of the human body is within space-time dimension. And metaphysics, which is beyond space-time dimension, beyond matter, which we call non-matter, and asks you, where is your mind, which you cannot locate it in space-time dimension, which is part of the metaphysics. Then there is our imagination, which you cannot locate it in space-time dimension, which is part of the metaphysics. Then comes the soul and the spirit, and most important part is the consciousness, which you cannot locate in the space-time. It's not tangible. You feel it. You experience it. You cannot locate it there. So those are the part of the metaphysics. Then we explore the knowledge of metaphysics. Metaphysics is the knowledge to know the human mind in its total complexity. And human mind is a mix of energies, which is negative and positive, because we live in duality. We hate and love. Let us take an example of hate and love. When I'm loving some person, that I'm not hateful to a person. When I'm hating some person, I'm not loving that person. So love and hate is the same energy, but they are going in the opposite direction. So only metaphysics is the one who has the ability to change the direction of hate into love. When the consciousness flows toward the hate, the constricting energies start turning around and becoming love, which we all experience in day-to-day life, between husband and wife, between the lovers, between the friends. Sometimes we, especially husband and wife, which we all have experienced. Then we argue and become angry and become very desperate for each other. Suddenly we realize we are wasting our time and we are going to take the energy in the wrong, different direction. And we become loving each other, hug each other, kiss each other, and then we go for a movie. This is standard practice in our day-to-day life. That is the one. And which we every day we experience. Same thing happens with anger. If you focus the flow of energy of consciousness to the anger, which turns into character. Or same thing right now, we have the whole humanity is passed in the fear. Fear, there is a constricting energy, which is a part of the human ego. And if you focus the energy, you break the barriers of the fear, you find the traces of the hope. Hope and the fear is the same energy, but going in the opposite direction. And now is the time we have to break the barriers of the fear and find the traces of the hope. That is the first step, which is called having knowledge of metaphysics. Then we go to the next step, is application or consciously creating change of mind, consciously creating the negative emotion into positive emotion. That is the second part of metaphysics. And that consciously, the consciousness is the ability to change the negative emotion into positive emotion. That way we can change the state of domination to the state of dominion, so we can consciously work together and create the global living, which will take you to establish the global peace and prosperity. The journey sounds like a very long journey, but my friends, it's an exponential journey. In the beginning, is step by step, it's so processed. Because this group of people in Orlando, which may spread to the next group of them. And those group of people will go further from one city to another city, and then go to one state to another state. And finally, it reaches the global family, members of the all global family. And we all work together. We have the ability to change the reality, from fear to hope, from domination to dominion. Because root cause in state of mind, what we are passing currently, lies in the power of domination, which we have been using for the last 2,000 years. Now, third step of metaphysics, which I'm briefly describing, is consciously creating your own reality. And I believe most of the successful people use the same principle, but they may not have put articulate how they do it. They might have done through unconsciously, but now we are creating consciously, so all public or the consensus reality can receive this message. The consciously create own reality, and that's what I gave, and everybody has a bookmarker in the rights. And there is a mantra, conscious reality creation mantra. The conscious reality creation mantra says individually, I create my own reality and I'm responsible for what I am. And I'm master of my destiny and not victim of the fate. The key word over here is the responsibility. The secret lies in responsibility. The more you take the responsibility, more power you have to change the reality. More you blame, you give away your power to somebody and they dictate your life. I'm driving my life car, and if I take the responsibility, then I sit in the driver's seat. The moment I blame to somebody, I give power to him or her, and he or her sits in the driver's seat and I'm in the back seat. That creates the problem. So if I want to create my own reality, I have to take responsibility. The more you take responsibility, more secrets are being revealed to you. It reminds me one story, one of the early stories between the master and the disciple. Master asked the disciple to climb to such a big mountain and gave a little lamp. And that lamp is only 10, gives the light for 10 feet. The disciple says, it's a dark night, and how can I climb this big mountain with this little lamp which shows only 10 feet? And master says, trust in yourself. When you go for 10 feet, other 10 feet will be revealed to you. Same way, if you take more responsibility, more secrets will be revealed to you, and you can constantly create the reality for yourself. And that it applies to everybody. And there are more secrets are available to you, and more secrets will be as you make further progress. The most of the powerful secret is that when you take more responsibility, then you can start having the dreams and visions. And those dreams and visions you can be able to manifest. And you change the paradigm from thinking outside the box, which generally people believe the past creates the present, takes you to the future. When you take more responsibility, and then you will start dreaming for what you want to become, that dreams the future, visions, that is the future, which pulls you from the present. The future creates the present while releasing the burden of the past. And gradually the future, you start living in the present with the presence of the future while releasing the burden of the past. In that way, you can create your own reality. And now we are ready to create our own reality of creating globally. So you are the one who initiated in Orlando to create your own reality. You may not recognize, you already started doing it, because you have a willingness to come over here. That willingness triggers you to change the mindset, which triggers in turn that you will change the relationship. And then also you can change the mindset, you can change the relationship in the physical reality. Also you can change the future dreams. You can create your dreams for your life and drive with community and society and the globally also, and will be able to manifest in reality by using the conscious reality creation mantra. Now, individual mantra, so we go to the next mantra, collective. We are the human beings, members of the family of human race, which is global family. We, the members of the global family, create our own reality, which we have created right now. What we are passing through only is taking. It is most important to take the responsibility, each individual. And then collectively we take responsibility. Then we create our own destiny and we are the master of our destiny, not the victim of the fate. And I believe with that mantra, the first mantra individually and second mantra collectively, we will create the global living. And then we establish the global peace. And there is a brighter futures are coming with that. And thank you, all of you, for starting the process of creating global living. Thank you very much.